An ASCII code is the numerical representation of a character such as A. An action of some sort. ASCII was developed a long time ago, and now the non-printing characters are rarely an action of for their original purposes. So below is the ASCII character table, and this includes description of the first 32 non-printing characters. So the extended ASCII codes are represented by the table, which includes the different ASCII was actually designed for use with teletypes, and so the description are somewhat obscure. If someone says they want your CV, however, in ASCII format, all this means is they want plain text with no formatting such as tabs, bold, or underscoring. The raw format that any computer can understand. This is used usually so they can easily import the file into their own application without issues. Notepad.exe creates a SCII text, or in MS Word you can save it as a file text only. The second character is the ISCII. Stands for Indian Standard Code for Information Interchange. So it is a coding scheme for representing various writing system of India. It encodes the main index script and a Roman translation and transliteration for the use in all computer and communication media, which allows usage of 7 or 8-bit characters. In an 8-bit environment, the lower 128 characters are the same as defined as IS 10315 1982, ISO 64, IRV 7 or 7-bit coded character set for information interchange, also known as ASCII character set. The top 128 characters cater to all the Indian scripts based on the ancient Brahmi script. In a 7-bit environment, the control code S1 can be used for invocation of the ISCII code set as control code. SO can be used for the selection of the ASCII code set. The ISCII code table is a superset of all the characters required in the Brahmi-based Indian script. For convenience, the alphabet of the official script Devanagari has been used in the standard. The standard number IS 1319 1991, issued by Bureau of Indian Standards, is the latest Indian standard for information interchange and is being widely used development of IT products in Indian language. ATR that indicates the following byte contains one Japanese and Korean. Here we choose to embed the subnet RFont to ensure our document renders correctly on all platforms. Here is the Shift GIS. The Shift GIS MIME name Shift GIS is a character encoding for the Japanese language, originally developed by a Japanese company called ASCII Corporation, junction with Microsoft and standardized as GIS X0208 Appendix 1. So Shift GIS is based on character sets defined within GIS standards GIS X0201 1997 and GIS X0208 1997. The lead bytes for the double byte characters are shifted around the 64 half-width katakana characters in the single byte range 0 times A1 to 0 times DF. The single byte characters 0 times 00 to 0 times 7F match the ASCII encoding. So except for yen sign at 0 times 5C and an overline at 0 times... Pictures or more technically images are stored in various formats such as BMP, JPEG, and JPEG. These letters are flashed after a dash, the period in America, and are called the styling extension. So, in the case of example, the BMP is differs between a file is stored in various formats stored in BMP or Betamax format. GIF is a streamline format seeking the storage space and hence calling this detail than BMP. Common separated values are the CSV. Store tabular data, numbers and text, and plain text form. Plain text means the file is a sequence or of characters with new data that has to be interpreted and saved as binary numbers. A CSV file contains of any number of records separated by a line break of some kind. 8 records separated by some other character or string. Most commonly, a literal comma or top. Usually, all records have an identical sequence of cells. CSV is common, relatively simple file format that is widely supported by consumers, business, and scientific applications. For example, a user may need to transfer information from a database program that stores data in a proprietary format to a spreadsheet that uses a complete different format. The database program most likely can export its data as CSV. The exported CSV file can be imported by the spreadsheet program. CSV is not a single, well-defined format, although CRFC 4180 for one definition that is commonly used. Rather, in practice, the term CSV refers to any file that, number one, explains text using a character set such as ASCII, Unicode, ABCDIC, or ChessGIS. Number two, consists of records, typically one record per line. Three, with the record divided into fields separated by delimiters, typically a single reserved character such as comma, semicolon, or stop. Sometimes the delimiter may include optional spaces. Number four, where every record has the same sequence of cells. Symbolic link or SYLP. Symbolic link is a Microsoft file format typically used to exchange data between applications, typically spreadsheets. SYLP files conventionally have a .slp suffix composed of any displayable ANSI character. It can be easily created and practiced by other applications such as databases. Note that even if a SYLP file is created by an application that supports Unicode, for example, Microsoft Excel, the SYLP file will be included in the parent system ENSI code page, not an Unicode. If the application contains characters that were displayed in Unicode but have no code point in the current system code page, they will be converted to question marks in the SYLP file. Also note that if a character string in the SYLP file is to contain a semicolon, then it should be prefixed with another semicolon so the string would appear like this. MS Excel will describe the first semicolon when importing the data element will appear as. It appears that the semicolon acts as an escape character of sorts. The last one is the portable document format or the PDF. PDF is a file format used to represent documents in a manner independent of application software, hardware, and operating system. Each PDF file encapsulates a complete description of a fixed layout, that document, including the text, fonts, graphics, and other information needed to display it. To view a file in PDF format, first you need an Adobe Reader.